Hello Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This general reading is for July 16th to the 31st, and this is a general reading, so the entire message may not resonate with you, but please take what is in alignment with your own truth and kindly leave the rest, as that is for somebody else. And I know that you guys have definitely been going through some things lately, and I just want to acknowledge that you guys are probably feeling pretty tired. And I totally get it. I feel like I'm in a pressure cooker too. I really feel like this is just the energy of this summer. Things are just really intense. And so my guide just wants kind of to reassure you that you are not the only one feeling the heat and the pressure because I feel like you guys have just kind of been through the ringer for some of you guys. The nodes are changing. So the North Node is going into Aries on, I do believe, the 17th of July. The Pluto is also going to square the nodes. So there's just a lot of big energy that is kind of starting off with a bang towards the second half of July. So just don't be surprised when the energy gets super intense. And if you are astrologically sensitive, like myself, I do really recommend finding an astrologer that you resonate with and watching the forecast for your sun, moon, and rising sign so that you can see, kind of how this is showing up, the different houses and the different areas that it is showing up for and kind of what the universe is asking. Because I feel like there is some big asks of all of us on a collective level as well as individually. So, changes around the home. You guys could be going through some health things too that you might not want to be sharing with those around you. Do take care of yourself. I'm not a doctor. I'm not, a professional like that. Just, from one human to another that does care about you, just take care of yourself. And the Tower energy. So this is the energy you guys are moving away from. I really feel like some of these changes that just recently happened for you guys were kind of big monumental changes. I feel like some of you are still trying to integrate some of these things that just recently happened for you guys. I feel like some of you feel a little unbalanced, a little bit kind of off kilter, not really quite sure which way to go forward, but there's a sense of clearing out the things that are no longer serving you, and really making way for you guys to make some new things happen in your life. New jobs, new relationships, new places to live, really taking these new energies and learning how to work with them and creating something really kind of new for you guys that is in more of alignment with where you guys are at. And the sun is the energy that you guys are moving towards. When the sun comes out, I really feel like that's like a moment of reprieve. Things kind of start to look up for a little bit. Things feel a little less stressful. So I really am hoping here for you guys soon that you guys get kind of a moment of reprieve. Again, this summer is really intense, and it's really intense for everybody. So there is a sense that, we're not out of the woods yet, but hopefully the universe will provide some moments of respite to take on the next, square this, square that, all these different aspects that we have. So for some of you guys with this Two of Cups and the Tower energy, I feel like for some of you guys might have found out some shocking news around some relationships. This could be personal, it could be business, it could be a friendship, something like that changed the course of the relationship. So for some of you guys, I think you guys maybe have separated. For some, you guys just might be on a little bit of a pause to see if you guys want to continue moving forward. There's a sense around changes in relationships, changes in home. It can be around business too, but I'm really feeling for most of you, it is around the home space. And this Four of Swords, really taking time to, like I said earlier, integrate, take a moment of reprieve from all of these big changes that just shook out. For some of you, I feel like it was some really big changes, and you guys are really taking the time to really get recentered again. There's just this real sense of being off balance for you guys. Like something in your world just really kind of like, went topsy-turvy. Rest and recuperate. Time in solitude. Also, take a day trip to the beach or to a park, or, just get in your car and go drive somewhere for a little bit. Taking some solitude time, some time away from others, some, quiet time, or just go in your bedroom, close the door for a little bit. There really is a sense of just needing to quiet the mind, quiet your space, and really just take a moment, right? Just pause. 9 of Pentacles. I feel like with this new energy, you guys are going to be able to see some of the ways that it is going to be abundant for you guys, some of these changes that are going to bring about a better future for you. Things just are still in the process of shaking out, and it just don't feel like it's quite attainable yet. And some of you, I feel like you don't feel like you are worthy of getting the things that Spirit wants to offer you. There is a sense of holding yourself back a little bit because out of fear or out of just not feeling worthy. And Spirit wants you to know that you are worthy of receiving these things, these changes, this new attainment, and new avenues of abundance is how they want me to phrase that. New avenues of abundance. It could be more friends. It could be a better job. It could be more financial gains. It could be having a side hustle that starts to create a little bit of money. Maybe you like crocheting hats and you're going to sell them on Etsy for 20 bucks a pop or something. Maybe not something that's going to pay all of your bills, but there's a sense of creating a little bit of some extra revenue or doing something in an abundant way that brings about like emotional fulfillment, if that makes sense. There's just something about it's because abundance isn't always just more money in the bank. There's emotional abundance. There's all kinds of abundance. And I feel like for some of you guys are experimenting, and some of these changes that are shaking out are showing you that you're worthy of abundance as well. And I feel like for some of you guys, you're healing wounds and past beliefs around not feeling worthy or being led to, feel like you're not deserving of certain things, and you are. So with the Sun, I feel like you guys are starting to really embrace and not hold yourself back, right? Really moving towards allowing yourself to feel good, allowing yourself to be happy, allowing yourself to go for a different job. Maybe it pays a little tiny bit less than your previous job, but you love doing this new job. And so that little bit of a pay cut is fine. You're okay with that. There's that kind of energy that you guys are moving towards. It's kind of this like experimental energy, right? Because the Knight of Wands is going to go after what they want, and this Two of Wands, she's just figuring out exactly which avenue she wants. She's about ready to get up and go. She's just looking at her different options because she's got a couple different things that has got her attention, right? Really taking the time to figure out which way you want to go, and then that sense of going for it and really allowing yourself to go after it, to go for it, to go get what you want. Be tenacious about it, okay? I mean, definitely pay attention to what your needs are, rest when you need to rest, take care of yourself, right? But there is just a sense of going after what you want, and maybe traveling a little bit, getting outside the home, experimenting, trying new things, really allowing yourself to go down some different avenues and having some joy, experimenting and being playful is really what I feel is in store for you guys. And let's pull some of these notes from the universe. And going through these changes in communication and changes how you think and changes, just know that, everything just goes in cycles. For whoever needs to hear that, everything just goes in cycles, and embrace the cycles. Embrace the cycles, and remember to really take time to enjoy in the moment those moments that come up that are very joyful and really be in those moments so that you can carry those memories with you. So whoever that message is for, that feels really specific. I am talented and welcome my creative flow. There is something about really getting in touch with the things that you want to see, really creating and weaving your reality around your job, around your home, relationships, friendships, medias, there's just this real sense of cultivating and you realizing that you have a little bit more control of where you're going and how you want to create. And I am in control of my emotions. So really allowing yourself to feel those emotions and then allowing those catalysts to happen and the change to happen so that you guys can move forward towards those things and that thing, for some of you, the one thing that you might be focused on, and really having that come into alignment with you. And I put forth my best efforts in all that I do. And even if it's just taking care of yourself and laying in bed all day, that is totally acceptable too. I feel like this, notion that we always have to be going, always have to be doing something in order to be a productive member of society is crap. And sometimes we just need to lay in bed and do nothing. We're integrating, we are, resting and recalibrating and allowing ourselves to get readjusted. So yes, I put forth my best efforts, and sometimes that means taking care of myself and doing nothing. So hopefully something in that message resonated. Drop it down in the comments below if it did. Let me know how the full moon on July 3rd showed up for you guys. I love getting comments from you guys, so let me know how this resonated for you. And as always, love yourself, trust yourself, and believe in yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.